Hey guys, Mark from 42freeway.com. I have a 42freeway.com destinations video for you here. A little different. We're going to try some food today. So it's an amazing middle October. It's October 18th. You can see the sun's beaming down on me. It's actually warm. I have to take my donkey's jacket off. I have another classic sort of born in Camden type thing we're going to talk about, and that is the Panzerotti. More specifically, the Gobbler Panzerotti. So at this time of year, it's very common. The pumpkin things come out, pumpkin coffee, pumpkin beers. Also, the turkey Thanksgiving-based meals come out. Wawa has their Gobbler hoagie. So the folks at Tarantini Panzerotti's and Franco's in Westmont have come up with their Gobbler. Now this is like their second or third year. I did some Googling on it. It's new to me. I have not tried it yet, but I actually have both. I know everybody in South Jersey and the 42 Freeway fan base knows what a Panzerotti is. What I've learned working over in Pennsylvania is you just don't think about this. Panzerottis are really a South Jersey thing. They may exist in other parts of the country under different names. There's a pizza turnover, like a baked, but that sort of fried pocket of dough is definitely a South Jersey thing. So I'm going to start with the traditional Panzerotti and jump over and show you what the Gobbler Panzerotti looks like. Now I will say I'm in Defford. I bought this in Westmont at Franco's Pizza, which is the Panzerotti started with that family, and they now actually make the actual name Panzerotti is trademarked. And if you want an official Panzerotti, they're actually made in Cherry Hill and sold to restaurants to cook. But the travel back from Westmont to Defford, it's not that it's far. It's just like you're not hopping on 295 and popping off again. You got to go through Route 130, and you find yourself going through Collingswood. So it may not be piping hot, but we're going to show you guys anyway what we got. So I may already be surprising, the lifelong South Jersey folks, because for many, this is not what a Panzerotti looks like, but this is the original Panzerotti, the Tarantini Panzerotti. Pizza shops, every single pizza shop in South Jersey is making something. Sometimes they call them a pizza twist. Sometimes they call them a Panzerotti, but it's trademark. So the idea with the Panzerotti is, they were founded and created, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that, but they actually, no, it's my dog. They actually make them in Cherry Hill now, and they get this very consistent feel. Now, I have both of them. I actually don't know which one is which. I am going to go with the fact that since this is thicker, I'm thinking that's the Thanksgiving one. Now, I'm going to cut into this. Whoops. Now, normally these are piping hot. I was right. And the cheese and the sauce would come oozing out of them. But as I said, it's probably been, hit the camera. It's probably been a good 30 minutes. So there you can see, get the sun on it. They make these pockets. If you watch them in a local shop, they lay out the dough. And so it ends up, they lay out the dough, they put a pile of cheese on it, they pour sauce on it, and it melts. It's fried. That's the key. You can get them baked, but the key thing with this is you really need them to be fried. And you can see that cheese coming out of there. I'm going to take a bite of this one first. All right, so this is the Tarantini original Panzerotti. It's cooled down a bit, as I said. I've had a commute to get home. Sorry, sauce, cheese. This is just a plain cheese, like a pizza. On the inside, crispy. The crust is just perfect the way they make them. The history on these is they actually are from Italy, and this is what surprises me. They actually are from Italy, but you really only get them in South Jersey, is my understanding. The Tarantini family came over to America in the 60s. Their history says they had some financial problems in the family. The mother, I guess the grandmother, started making these. She made it as a family recipe. Her husband would take them out and sell them. And sometimes they'd give them out to the kids on the street, and then later that day, the family, the parents would come back saying, I want one of them. Within like 2 or 3 years, they were able to open up a store. They were selling these for 25 cents at the time. And it grew from there. So Franco's in Westmont, I didn't say where they're at, in Westmont, Haddon Avenue, is actually down the line, that is that pizza shop. But they've split off, and the Tarantini group, which I guess is the same family, makes the Panzerottis in Cherry Hill. So pizza shops around the area are selling these exact same Panzerottis, but then a lot of the others are doing them their own. All right, so I talked for 10 minutes. I haven't even gotten to the Gobbler yet. Let's do it. All right, so I get a fresh knife here. So this is the Gobbler. Now, it came with an extra container of gravy. What am I expecting here? I'm expecting turkey, stuffing, cranberries. Actually, I have the receipt right here. And for that, I only paid $8, and they only charged me $4.69 for the Panzerotti. You know, it is a smaller. I think, you know, some of the places are serving these giant Panzerottis now, and this is definitely smaller. But you're only paying $4.69 for the cheese. The Gobbler was $8. Now, it says remove the filling. I didn't. I just called and said give me a Gobbler. So I'm not really sure if that's just the way they write it up. Oh, I got a. How about I use a fork and a knife? Whoops. Yeah, it's better with a knife if you actually like cut it like that. Oh wow. That's the shot right there, right? There you got your turkey on the bottom, cranberry sauce, stuffing, and I guess, you know, the gravy, instead of like pouring it through, because it's not really going to melt, maybe it boils in there. Get this closer. Oh, I'm actually off center. There we go. Try that again. Cranberry, turkey, stuffing in the Panzerotti filling, and we have the gravy there. I'm going to cut off a piece. All right, I'm going to do it this way. I have a piece here, square, a corner notch of it, I guess, with the cranberry in it. Everything's in it. Did I get the stuffing? Oh, here's the stuffing. The stuffing fell out. I'm going to put the stuffing back in. I have their gravy. I'm going to dip it in. I think you saw that. The way I did that, the stuffing came out, but you know what? I definitely could taste it. Literally my first bites. I am not lying. This is really goddamn good. Sorry for the language. These are high quality Thanksgiving ingredients. So yeah, maybe I can pour some gravy on here. These are high quality ingredients. It really does taste like a Thanksgiving meal, and it's still hot enough. You know, with my drive home back to Defford and setting up cameras and scrambling. It's something that almost shouldn't make sense. You know, the idea of a Panzerotti is things should be melted, and you can get pepperoni in them, and it just should be melted in this hot gooiness that burns your mouth. And you know, with this, you don't get that sort of melted, oozing thing, but it works. I'll show you the whole slice. So it's definitely, I would definitely try it. The price is right for $8. Do what I did. Get a couple regular for, what was it, $5. Get one or two. You make a nice family meal. Everybody can take a shot at it. Yeah, am I going to like crave this? I'll get it every season. I'm not going to crave it every week. Most things you don't, right? But this is definitely a I didn't bring any napkins. I was so eager to get jumping into this, but it's definitely really damn good. So my thought is maybe I'll overlay this if I do some Googling. Because they are made in a central facility, I don't know if that means anybody selling, whoever's selling the official Tarantinis, which are throughout South Jersey, you know, I don't know if they also have the Gobbler or if it's only at Franco's. I'll add that in. But you know, Franco's, it's a beautiful place. It's Haddon Avenue, across the street is the Keg and Kitchen. There's a bunch of bars and restaurants starting there. It's next to the old theater. It's just a nice little street there. It's connected down. You know, you can go to Collingswood for the day, spend some time there walking through the shops. Come on down to Haddon Township, continue on down Haddon Avenue, Westmont, hit some of those stores, and stop in and get a Gobbler Panzerotti. And for you folks in South Philly who never heard of this, come on over the bridge. I know a lot of you do anyway. You like buying your groceries over in our Walmarts and things. But come over to the bridge, try these things out, hang out. Anyway, I'm talking too long. 42freeway.com, destinations. Thanks, guys.